Alright, so I was looking for some new fishing line to put on my reel. No, actually, this is from that 1959 Gale Bucaneer 3-horse that wasn't pumping water earlier. So I got into it, and the first thing I found was this all wrapped around the prop shaft. And that's where the water comes in. So then, looking at it, you see this is a cam. A lot of you guys probably already know this, but this is for the guys that don't. This is an eccentric cam, so when it spins around, it pushes against this rotor, and it squishes the water up when it comes back around, and it pushes it up and goes up in the motor. I'm sorry about that. But there's too much space there, probably partially from all that line wrapped around there. Fishing line will ruin the seals too. Let me show you when you turn it. The tip of the rotor is supposed to be moving back and forth, up and down a little. And as you can see, the inside diameter of the rotor pump is so wore out that it's not moving at all. Kind of hard to hold the camera and pull on the rope. I took the spark plug out too. But it's not causing any action, so that pump's there, but it's not doing anything at all. I got my dental instruments because when I'm not making YouTube videos, building homes, or working on outboards, I'm actually a dentist during the day. Not really. But it is Shotsville. When I get the new one, I'm going to measure the inside diameter of this one and compare it to the new one when I get it. Should be a couple days it'll be here. But yeah, it was wore out and it wasn't moving at all. You saw it here first. Oh yeah. There's more line down there. Probably got the seal destroyed. You got to pull this cam up off of there. And there's a key in there that keeps it. Pull this off. I got to get a screwdriver. Or something flat to pry up with it easy. I got a new phone, so see it's having problems staying focused. I don't know. It's got like 4 cameras on it. I don't know why it does that, has so many cameras. Okay, with all the rust on the end of the prop shaft, it's not wanting to come off. Yeah, it's pretty rusty. I'm gonna have to clean it off. Let's see here. First thing I do when I win the lottery, I'm gonna get some real video equipment. Gotta plan ahead. You gotta have a plan. You can't just go around hoping you'll have the money. You gotta plan on stuff like the lottery. This is only 400. Hey, my videos might be crappy, but you can't beat the price. There you go again, moving the motor so it's not in view of the camera. Trying to tip it over now. There, look at that, magic. Okay. This is my parts holder. See? 1967 Evinrude parts holder. They're not available in stores, by the way. Okay, now I gotta find a magnetized tip or something to pull that little pin keeper. That one, if you've ever put any other impellers in, they go into a hole in the side of the prop shaft, but this one stands up. And put that up there with on the parts holder with the rest of the parts. This parts holder is for sale. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's a lot of gunk in there yet. I'm gonna look up, see if I can find the seal yet available anywhere. But all that stuff, oh yeah, it's actually down inside the seal, past the surface. Let me wipe that off, see if you can see that detent there. Yeah. That pin that I took out, that keeper, it goes right there, but it stands up and down the same direction. What I do when I put it back on there, I'll put a little bit of grease on it, just some grease, and I'll pop it onto the grease. The grease kind of helps hold it still. It's just tacky enough to keep it in place till you can get the cam back down over it. But anyway, in a day or two, we'll find out how wore out that was, how much we lost on that rubber. The inside diameter. It's huge and it wasn't doing anything at all. Let's compare it to that other one I took out of the Sea King. Let's see. It's just about the same. It's not much different. It's wore out the same. I was just trying to show you that you might take it apart and say, well, that doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it. But it's not just that it's not cracked or missing a chunk or anything. It's the inside diameter is the important part. So just a little something for you to keep in mind if anybody has one of these. All right, thanks for watching again.